Welcome everyone. It's Saturday. I got done. I had to go help somebody fix a leak this morning. I left at 10 in the morning. I just got back 10, 11, 12, 1. It's like almost 2 o'clock now. So now I get to do a painting here in the studio. I think I'm going to end up doing another I feel like doing a knife painting real quick, and then I'll do. I got. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I have some time. Plus, I want to do a few more paintings today, besides this knife painting, and I'll go from there. But it's good to be on right now. Like, I had to go help someone with that leak. Takes a lot of time away. I'm trying to drive a little faster now, to save a few minutes here and there. Because it does tend to get busy sometimes. So I'm just going to use a knife, and I'm going to put some blue up in my sky. I'm going to put a little green in there too, believe it or not. I'm using Winsor&Newton paint, and let me start with a mountain first. Let me get a mountain up here. I have some gray already made up, so let's do a tall peak over here. Do some like cool rocky mountains here. Pretty steep. We'll do some steep ones. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. I'll do like some really rugged peaks in here. If you're an artist and you've never done a knife painting, I recommend it. It's kind of fun. I'll make this one kind of swoop down over here like this. There we go. Got some kind of horizon now there. Yeah, these are fun to do. I mean, you only need to use a palette knife, and earth tones, it's good to start off with a landscape. Or, yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. I forgot. I'm going to do a still life, okay? After this. So hang in there, watch me do this landscape. Then I'm going to do a still life with like a table here with a big flower pot with some flowers hanging out, with a wall in the background and a window over here. So it'll be pretty cool. I forgot all about that. That was going to be my next painting, but guess what? Last night I got so tired. I was telling everybody I'll be back in 20 minutes, and then I fell asleep. So I guess I needed to sleep. Oh, you know what? I wanted to try and get some different colors going in here. I just put some yellow up there. Because I want to have like a green tint in the sky. I think it'll look cool. So when I use the knife, I try and get all the colors to blend in together. I think I'm going to go with some more crimson around the mountain here. It really adds to the sky. I think Daniel thought it looked like a forest fire back there. Maybe I'll do purple first and then a little pink underneath it. So I'll show you my palette. I'm just using burnt umber, yellow ochre, yellow. This is crimson, sap green, black and white. This is ultramarine blue. I'm just going to mix right here on the palette. I'm going to try and make some purple here, because I think I want to add a little purple into this painting. And this is crimson, it's not red. I think the crimson always looks a little better. It's like darker, richer red. Look at that purple, man. Wow. Now that's going to be too dark, so I'm just going to grab a little white here and mix it down a bit. There we go. I'm going to add that little purple down in here. And I'm going to put, I need a light pink now, so I'm going to just wipe your blade off with a rag, and I'm going to grab some crimson and just mix it down with white. I'm going to make it a little lighter than yesterday. It looked a little too dark. Alright, so now I'll put some of that pink down here. Cool. Yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. I tried to hit it. I wanted to hit it early, but I just got done, you know. I had to drive to Tukwila, which is just south of Seattle. It's like, I don't know, 15 miles south of Seattle, and then I had to drive back. So, and then there's some folk life concerts going on today, so I had to go around a different way to get home, which was faster anyway. So what I'm doing here, I'm kind of messing my mountain peaks up, but I'll go back over them here in a second and fix them up again. Man, that looks like a cool sky already. Let me get the camera a little more straight here. Now I'm gonna add a little white, just a little white to my sky to get some of these colors to blend a little more, to get some different colors going on up there. And then I'll do the clouds in a little bit. I want to let this dry up there before I throw my clouds up there. Take your knife and let it smooth the paint like this, okay? Very good. I'm going to re-hit my peaks here so they look sharper. Yeah, man, if you I did a cool knife painting yesterday, and I put these cool rocks down here. Man, they came out pretty good looking. Look like 3D. I think I'm going to put a purple hill here, and then put pink in my valley. Yeah, purple. We'll put like a purple hill coming across here. What I like to do when I do a painting is just get all my colors put in first, and then I'll start designing it. So on this purple, I'm going to put a little blue in it now, so it looks a little different. So we get a different color hill over here. All right, there we go. Now this mountain, I'm going to bring put a little purple just underneath it, and then I'm going to make it pink. I want all this pink in the valley here. I know it looks like I'm slopping this up here, but it'll all make sense here in a second. I'll put some other colors in here so you can actually see hills and stuff like that. Try and clean your knife off. I like to try and get these two colors to blend together wherever I put two close to each other, and let the colors kind of blend in with each other. Flatten it down. Cool. Looking good. I think what I'm going to do, let's see, Ruben's in here. Hey, what's up, Ruben? Marianne, I just looked. Oh, you tried to do a mount with a knife, huh? Yeah, you got to have a little patience. Start with a small mountain. Like this is small. I got 2 peaks here. Just, all you got to do is get a little paint on your knife and start on the right side here and just pull down just a little, okay? And then go to the next peak and just pull down just a little, just like that, and then look at it. And then you can start designing it. Like I'm going to bring some more white down the edge here. Like that. And then I'm going to bring this peak a little more over. Just like that. And you want to extend your white out and like this. Look at how it's mixing with the pink and stuff, man. That looks awesome. I'm getting all these cool colors in here. Wow. Yeah, it takes a little practice, Marianne. I would start out with a small mountain like that. Ruben, how's it going? I hope your house isn't getting blown away. I saw that you got some bad weather. I'm going to use a light purple up here. I looked at some of my other paintings and I used a light color on these mountains for the shadow side, and they look pretty cool. So I'm going to try a lighter color here. You can always darken it up later. Maybe I should, that's pretty close. You can see, I'm not trying to make the mountain look perfect, so just put the color up there like this and let it take its course. Like, I'm not trying to cover all the gray underneath, okay? But look at that mountain. Doesn't that look cool? I didn't even really do anything hard, I don't think. All this happened on its own with I like the way the white mixed in with those purples there. Look at that color. Man, that is pretty wicked. Now, I'm gonna do my valley in here first, and then I'll redefine my hills because I kind of went over them. But watch how I'll flatten this out, and I'm going to run a hill this way and maybe one this way by just using white. I'll do the lower one first. And then I'm going to run one this way. Flatten them out. Doesn't that look cool? It's like I created a bunch of hills in here now. Just some stuff going on way in the back. Now I want to hit the top of these hills. sharpen them up a little bit. Let me see what, oh, I lost my, yeah. No, I know I'm not gonna, the paintings that I really think that are gonna come out, that come out really good, I'll put a higher price on them. I am gonna price some paintings today before I take them to the market. What I'll usually do, I'll have a table of paintings that are like all the same price, and I'll have the expensive ones hanging in the tent around the edge. Yeah, I know these knife paintings, they're really nice. They're different. You can't get this look with a brush, for sure. And I like the way all these different colors just kind of happen on their own. Like this purple in here looks pretty wicked. It just like happened on its own, you know. I decided, well, I'll put a little purple under my mountain and then the pink valley, and then look at how it just looks so cool. I really like it. I'm gonna lighten up. Oh wait, no, what I'll do is run a few hills this way with white and use purple here. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think I'm going to put some, I think I can sneak some water right here. Right here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put green down first. And if I like it, let's see, I'm going to mix some pale green with some of the sap green, just to and then add a little white to it. Yeah, I used a little pale green yesterday, and it ended up looking pretty good. That might be a little too dark, so I'll have to, I'll lighten it up a bit. I'm going to draw it down here like this, and I'll start mixing some other colors in it. Well, Watch this. I'll make this all look cool right here. I'm going to draw it from here down. I got some yellow ochre here. Yellow ochre. My yellow ochre already has, it's got other colors in it. It's not, I don't use it right out of the tube. It's got a little bit of white in it, a little bit of burnt umber, and a little bit of yellow already in it. So then you end up with, you end up with some different colors in there. Look how cool that looks. Oh, I got it zoomed in too much. There we go. I'm going to lighten this up here with, I'm going to use a pale, like this pale green I got, and just kind of lighten it up here. Just maybe up here on the top part. There we go. The whole idea is to get a whole bunch of different colors going on your, this is my first layer. This is my underpaint. I like how that, man, that purple is cool. I hope this, when it dries, it doesn't lose the effect. You know how sometimes the paint, when it dries, it dulls out a little bit. That's why a lot of people, this is Winsor&Newton paint. It's not very expensive paint. But I think I'm going to put some rocks over here, like I did on that other painting. I'll do it on this side here. I just like the way they look in the foreground. We'll use brown though today. And this, I'm just going to keep drawing it down with drawing it out the painting here. And I'll probably have a tree over here. All right, there, I'm done. I'm done with the underpaint. I always call that my underpaint. See all the different tones you get in there? Light green, dark green, yellow, yellow ochre mixing with the green here. You get all these different colors. Man, it looks so cool. Wow, I'm going to take a breather here and look at this. Wow. Man, that mountain is just blowing my mind. It looks so icy and cold, doesn't it? I'm not, oh, there's the one I did yesterday. It's, I'm not happy with the clouds. I think I'm going to do the clouds a little different than I did on that one. I think the one I'm doing right now, I think it has better, it's got a better quality of the mountains. Yeah, I really like that. Well, I got 3 likes already. I can't believe that. You know what I think I'll do? I'll make this one kind of like a mountain rocks too, I think. Let me I don't think that's dry enough yet, but all right, I'm back. I do have to get a Pepsi out of my freezer. I On the way home I stopped to get some Pepsis. I was out and I had to put one in the freezer to get it cold. So you see how my white kind of soaks in here? So I'm going to kind of hit it with some fresh white up here to brighten it up. Just a little. I don't want to go over that purple because that purple looks so cool there, man. Wow. It's a really cool color. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to turn all these, well, I'll put tops on here, okay? So right here I can see like the top of a ridge here. So I'm going to put some white up here. And then some white over here. Then I'll pull down some color there. And then I'll do it here. I'm going to turn this into like a plateau or something. Put a top up here. And then maybe like some rocks going up there. We'll see how that turns out. Now, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'll make these some kind of all right, cool. I like that. I think on this one, I'm just going to use the color that's there and just pull it down. Might be okay. I'm going to turn these into cliffs here. Probably have to use some darker color in here when I'm done to make it look right. Do 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 do. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. My mom watches sometimes. I saw my mom put a message in there earlier. Hey, Mom. Let's see if I can keep up. Oh man, I lost my Bonnie's in the house. I got Marianne, Ruben, Daniel. Daniel's here too. Sorry, I got so involved into the painting I quit looking at the chat, but I'm here now. I'm glad you're all watching today. It was I looked at my YouTube editor and it said that I just caught the tail end of you know when it tells you when the busiest parts for YouTube is, and it was from noon to 3 o'clock, and it's 2:30 right now. So I think I caught the last 30 minutes of the recommended time to do a live. Trying something different here, just trying to make all cliffs in there. I think it's a little too overpowering, but I'll lighten it up and I don't know if I should have put all cliffs in here, but I'll put some trees over here and it'll kind of hide some of this. All right, I'm going to do my Korean evergreen tree. They look really cool. I'm going to do one right here. Little bit of an angle there, and then I'm going to have one coming out of these rocks here. Have one here, I might have a small one kind of going this way. Man, this is going to look cool. I can already see it. These are not the easiest trees to do. If you look it up, you can look up Korean evergreen tree. They're kind of cool. The branches just go straight out, and they're perfect for knife painting. I don't have to try and make the leaves bend up or down. What a good color. What a good color to go over all that color back there. This is sap green with black in it. Just to make it dark. My paint's a little dried out because some of this paint is from yesterday. That's why I'm using Winsor&Newton again. I want to get back into my Utrecht paint. The Utrecht paint, it's really good. I mean, because this is Series 3. I was telling you yesterday, Daniel, if you use this color with yellow, because it's Series 3, man, it looks just like fire. It really does. I don't know, like some of you guys might live in an area where you only have one art store and they probably don't carry certain paints, so you gotta use what you got, you know. Which is okay. I've done paintings with the cheapest paint, and they still come out looking pretty good. It's all about mixing the colors. If you just paint and you just use the colors right out of the tube, it's not going to look right. You gotta, when you squirt out some yellow on your palette, mix some white in it, mix a little bit of some different colors with it. Wow, that's looking pretty good. Let me see if this chat is better. Yeah, I know, man. I like that mountain range. It's just two peaks, but I like this purple in there. It looks like it's finally losing its pop. It's drying, you know. The paint is drying, so it starts to lose its wetness, and then it looks a little dull. But I think this painting, what I'll do is I'll put a finish on it before I try and sell it. I'll put a protective sealer on it. You could either do a matte or you could do a glossy I wonder if I should use a glossy one on this one. All right, there's my trees. Yeah, you talking about these here? Yeah, I do too. They look pretty cool. All I gotta do is kind of fix the tops on them, and I think they'll be okay. I kind of rushed through it. Yeah, they'll be fine. These don't look as good as, so I'm going to use a dark brown in here to create some more shadow in here. There we go. It's coming together now. Sometimes you got to go over it again because when you mix all these paints and then the white will soak in, so you always got to come back and hit your white a lot because it soaks in, then it turns to the color that's underneath, a lighter version of it. Sometimes it's good, then you can leave it. But I want these to be, I want you to be able to see the tops of these. There we go. Now they're looking a little better. They almost look like trees that got chopped off, you know? Tree stumps. All right, now I got to decide what kind of clouds I want up here. Because I don't like the way I did those clouds yesterday. I mean, they're okay, but I almost pulled out my fan brush on that one yesterday. I was going to put, use my brush up there. So I think I'm going to start off I should use some red, a darker crimson first. I don't know if this is going to look good, but it might. Whoops. Too much. Do 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 do. You just got to get creative up here. All right, that's all I'm going to do on the clouds. I'll have to come up with a cool way to uh, get those to look better. It is a knife painting, so I think if I mix, let me try a little pink. Doesn't necessarily have to be pink, but it could be purple too. Yeah, I think I like that better. Mixing some color into the cloud. So I try a little purple up here. Yep, I think that'll be all right. All right, so I figured that out. So now I need some bushes down here. do my pathway first. Got to have that in there. It helps draw the eye back there to the purple. That's where I want everybody to look at, right there. That looks so cool, that part of the mountain. Man, I can't believe this is looking pretty good. I was kind of worried about putting trees in there, but I kind of like the trees. I got to put something in front of these trees here, though. Maybe some rocks here instead of bushes. What do you guys think? No, I don't have a website for selling the art yet. You can't, if you're not well known. Like I tried to do it on Etsy, Daniel, and nobody knew who I was. So plus on Etsy you can't sell originals. You got to sell prints. I mean, wouldn't you rather want to have the original than a print? So I don't know. I got to find a website where you can sell your. Oh, my Pepsi. Oh, I'll be right back. It's gonna be frozen. Thanks, Bonnie. I did forget my Pepsi. Let's see. Hopefully it didn't freeze. No, it's perfect. Bonnie, you saved the day. Fine Art America. Okay. I'll check it out, Daniel, because I'm trying to get all my things organized this weekend. Fine Art America. Okay. I appreciate that. I live in Seattle, so we have those. I'm sure you've heard me say the farmers markets every Saturday here. So they're going to let us sell at 4 of them. I got 4 dates already set up with them. Plus I do the Summer Fest. I got 3 dates with them. 29 bucks a year. That's perfect. But how do you sell an original? Would you have to package it at your house and ship it off, or? I'll check that out. I appreciate that, Daniel. Let me put something in front of that tree. It doesn't look good. Just sitting there by itself. I think I did the clouds a little better on this one. It's hard to do clouds with a knife. Send it yourself to the buyer. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to put something down here. I want to put I think I got enough rocks in here. I'm going to have to put bushes down there. I hate to say it, but I think my bushes will probably end up looking like rocks. We'll see what happens here. I'll have some like bushes crawling up the side here. This is just that dark sap green with black that I used for the tree, and then I'll highlight it with put some highlights in it. I think I gotta wipe my knife off. Let me wipe my knife. It's not. I ran out of paper towels. Oh, here's one. Bonnie saved the day with my Pepsi. There we go. I want like a lot of tall grass here. So I think what I need to do is I told Mary Ann yesterday I was going to do a still life. So I might do that next. It's going to be a flower pot on a table with just some flowers coming out of it in a room with the window. So I think I'll do that after I'm done with this. I'll have to start another live stream though. I'm really happy with this one. Alright, there we go. I think I'm done with this one. I kind of like it. I got 5 likes on this. Wow. Yeah, this one was fun. I try and put a bird up here. Let's see if it works. Nope. Not the easiest thing to do with a knife. It's going to be a big bird. Alright, good enough. It looks like an eagle now. Alright, I think I'm done with this one. Give me about 10 minutes. I'm going to eat a quick sandwich and then I'm going to start a still life, believe it or not. This one was all Winsor&Newton paint, and I used a knife on the whole painting. No brush. Thanks, Bonnie. The part I like the best is how this purple ended up at the bottom of these mountains. It looks so cool. Looks like amethyst, you know? Like there's a bunch of amethyst up there in those mountains. Wow. Right on. Thank you, Daniel. I'll have to check your site out. The America... The... Thanks, Marianne. Fine Art America. Okay. I just took a screenshot of that. Got it. Thanks, Daniel. All right, give me 10 minutes. I'm going to eat a quick sandwich. I'm going to do a still life, believe it or not. It's something I've never done before, so we'll have to see what it looks like when I'm done. All right. Cheers, everybody. See you in a bit.